Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video so first of all, this video is a little bit of a clickbait. But is it possible for Lordstown to go to $1,000? It is possible, but a more realistic number would be $200, $300 in the next couple years if everything goes right. But over maybe the course of 10 years, could it go to $2,000 with perfect execution? I think there's a possibility, but it has to be perfect execution. Their product has to be in high demand, and that's the only way that Lordstown could ever go to $1,000 perfect execution over the course of 10 years. But in the next couple years, I think Lordstown could go to at least $200 in my opinion, if everything goes right. $200 is not even that much money, because if we take into consideration of the amount of shares they have, with warrants exercised, would be 171 million shares times 200 would be about $34 billion. $34 billion. Okay, guys, $34 billion is not even that much. That's still half the price of NEO right now. I think NEO is sitting around somewhere around $60 billion. Lordstown being $200 is only $34 billion. So in the next couple years, let's say the endurance truck gets ramped to 60,000 cars per year. They're selling cars left, right, and center. They're making the electric RV van. Everything is in high demand. Everything is perfect. They push out profitability earlier than expected. Everything is good. Everything is golden. I totally see Lordstown being a $200 price tag by sometime in 2022, especially if the stock market doesn't crash and everything is just going higher and higher and higher and higher. So I really do believe that there is a huge possibility Lordstown could go to $200 in the next couple years. But $1,000, 10 years down the road, there's a possibility. But I wouldn't hold my breath for it, because that seems kind of impossible at the moment. Maybe over the course of 10 years with perfect execution, sure. I made a video about GameStop 6 months ago. I said that GameStop is heading to $1,000 long term. The stock went almost to $480 in the short term, actually. So, and people in this video were like, oh, yeah, right, it's not gonna happen. Best thing I see is $50. Well, it's sitting at almost $200 right now. So, I mean, the markets sometimes can be crazy and can push evaluations to ridiculous levels. So, can I be right about Lordstown going to $1,000? I could be. I'm not gonna. Don't gamble on it. I would say $200 is the best case scenario if everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. The truck gets ramped up. They're selling like hotcakes, and they are pushing out profitability. Absolutely, I can see Lordstown being $200 in 2022. I think that's a huge possibility, but that is only my opinion, and only time will tell if I'm right or wrong. So yeah. Anyways, right now they're rolling out the endurance truck, and they plan to make about 50 of these endurance trucks. And once all the endurance trucks are done and they've evaluated and test everything, they can start ramping cars every 6 minutes. According to Steve Burns, this factory can make one electric vehicle every 6 minutes. And so in a day that, imagine a 12-hour working day, 12 hours times 60 minutes, that's 720 minutes divided by 6. They can make 120 cars a day times 30 days. They can make 3,600 cars a month times 12 months. That is about 43,200 cars. So yeah, it's possible for them to ramp 60,000. I mean, this is just basic math, but yeah, I think it's a huge possibility. I mean, they could either go faster, or they could extend the hours, 13 hours a day or 14 hours a day of producing these cars. I don't think the factory is going to be running 24/7. I mean, it could run 24/7 because these are automated by robots, but you also need human workers, and I guess they could put night shifts and day shifts and just, make as many cars as possible. And then they could utilize more of the factory to make even more vehicles. So yeah, it could go over 60,000 cars a year. Will it? I don't know, but if everything goes well, I can easily see this stock become a $200 stock in the future, in my opinion. And over the course of 10 years, if perfect execution continues and the products are in high demand, I think $200 is a huge possibility, but that is only my opinion. Tesla. 10 years ago, Tesla was sitting at, in 2010, Tesla was sitting at $3.98. Well, I guess it was sitting at more around $19. And now it's, valued at almost $635 billion. It almost hit $1 trillion. It went to $800 billion at one point. So, ride being $1,000 will only be about $200 billion market cap, which is not absurd, in my opinion. Of course, they're going to have to raise more money, so it's going to be like 200 million shares. 200 million shares, this is just a rough estimate, but from raising money, raising capital, times, to $1,000 would be $200 billion market cap. I think that's a possibility. I'm not saying that it will happen. I mean, if I told you that Tesla was going to, if I told you a year ago, 2 years ago, that Tesla is going to be $1 trillion company in the near future, people would call me crazy. You'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? $1 trillion company? Yeah, I don't think people would have believed me that would have happened, but it happened. So, markets are crazy and anything is possible. So, yeah, could Tesla be $1 trillion company in the future? Yeah, could Lordstown be a $200 billion company in the future? I think there's a possibility, but that's only my opinion. Anyways, that's all I have in this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.